good morning everybody, it's Derek at Locksmith Services, and today we're going to be talking about how to start a UK locksmith business. I'm going to break this down into hopefully reasonable chunks, so you don't get bored, but hopefully this is going to help people who's thinking about becoming a locksmith in the UK. First of all, before you even look at any training, I want you to decide on what type of locksmith you want to be. So there's two main types. You either do general work or you do auto locksmith work. Normally a lot of people will do either or. There's not that many who do full-time general and auto locksmithing, because they're two different jobs. Auto locksmithing is actually quite expensive to get into and requires specific training. General locksmithing, there's a lot of training courses out there and training centres that can help you with that. Well, first of all, decide on which one you want to do, because that's going to help you to decide what type of training you want to do to start with. Then, once you've had an idea of that, I want you to have a look at the type of work that you're going to be doing. So most general locksmiths are either employed by somebody. As a start-up, it's going to be very difficult. There's not that many jobs where a locksmith will actually take you on when you've only just done a course as an employed locksmith, unless you're really lucky. So then you're going to be looking at self-employed. Self-employed is, it's a really good business to be into, but it's like any good business, any other business when you first start up. You've got to get your name out there. And to be honest, if you're a new starter into the locksmith business, you're not going to be making much money when you start off with. So you need to have money put aside so that you can put bread on the table while you're building up your business. You can do subcontract work as a self-employed locksmith. So once you've done a course, there is some firms who will take you on to do subcontract work on their behalf. Again, a lot of them want somebody who's got experience, but they will take you on and provide subcontract work with you, which will give you a little bit of an income while you're building up your own business. But again, it's not going to be a lot of money. And what to watch out for when you're on subcontracting is that when people provide you with the work, they will normally want a cut of the job. So it could be that they provide you with the work, but they'll want a 60-40 cut. So if it's an £100 job, they will take £60 and leave you with 40. So that's something to watch out for with that. As well as some subcontract work, if you have a fallout with them or they don't like you, then what can happen is you will get no work off them. So even if you do subcontract work, still work on your own business. That's the way forward. Or you could do warrants. So there is companies who will take you on after you've done a course to do utility warrants. So you'll be working on behalf of another company. You'll still be self-employed. You won't be employed directly, and you will assist court enforcement agents together with a gas or electrics to go and open doors for people, or even gates or padlocks, so that they can serve the warrants and swap over the utility to the likes of a smart meter. Again, when you do warrants, it's not something that I do. Obviously, it depends on what you want to do, and on warrants as well, they'll normally pay you half a day or a full day for the work. However, what you've got to realise is that there will be an expectation for you to be able to open approximately 90% of all the locks you come across. And when you first start, I'm not bothered who you are, I'm not bothered which course you've been on, that is not going to be easy. So that's that. So again, you know, consider it before you even think about training, the type of locksmith you're going to be, general also, then consider the type of work that you wish to do. Like I say, employed, it's very unusual if you're going to get employed by someone straight away. There is certain companies who do employment, and Simpsons as an example actually employ their own locksmiths and they provide their own training. You can be self-employed, which means you're running the business yourself. You can be self-employed subcontract, so you're actually doing work for, say, a national company on their behalf. And again, or you can do warrants. Again, some people enjoy doing warrants. It's not for me, because I have some moral and ethical issues around this type of work. Thank you.